First up, we have the managers of the basketball team, Ana Miranda Escalante Garcia. Next up, we have Angel Ahudi. And on Dana Alvarez Guerrero. Next up, we have Jimmy Kimbrough. And David Kimbrough and family are here tonight. Next up, we have Jay Demolowitz. And his folks, Joe and Kate. Next up, we have Gabe Tripp. And his folks, John and Jim Tripp, and James. Next up, we have Captain Tyler Sanders. Next up from our cheerleading squad, we have Lucia Alvarado. And her mom, Maria Alvarado, her sister Sophia, and her brother Teo. Next up, we have Alexa Mooney. Her mom, Adina Petrolia, her dad, Leo, and her sister, Lily. Next up we have Ariana's Media. And her mom, Maria, and her dad, Alex. That's it for our seniors for class year 2025. Thank you for all of our seniors. We're going to throw up 5 minutes on the clock so the teams can continue warming up. Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Swampscott High School. The administration and athletic department welcome you to tonight's game featuring the Vikings of Winthrop and the Big Blue of Swampscott. Both schools appreciate your support and respectfully ask that you show the utmost of sportsmanship towards the student athletes, the coaches, your fellow fans, and the game officials. Spectators are reminded to please remain in the stands during the game and to please remain off the floor at all times. Game officials for tonight's contest, Brandon Sabina and Brendan McCarthy. And now for tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Winthrop Vikings. Number 2, Noah Beiersdorfer. Number 5, Nick Correa. Number 14, Liam Gamarino. Number 23, Matt Reardon. And number 33, Nico Ruggieri. Head coach, Quentin Day. And now for the starting lineup for the Big Blue. Wearing number 0, Connor Chiarello, captain. Wearing number 2, Tyler Sanders, captain. Number 4, Dave Tripp. Number 11, Jay Knowles. And number 22, James Kimbrough. Head coach, Jay Knowles. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from America, please rise and remove your hats for the players of our national anthem.
Good evening and welcome to Swampscott High School, home of the Big Blue. Tonight the boys basketball team look for a redemption win against Winthrop. The Big Blue starting the season off strong with wins over Gloucester and Saugus and other teams, starting the season 5-0 and are now 2-3 in their last 5 with close games against Salem and Marblehead. The Big Blue did win this last matchup in Winthrop 63-45. Let's see how Winthrop respond here tonight in Swampscott. Thanks for tuning in for this Friday night matchup against Winthrop. My name is Paul Barbunas, and I'll be commentating the game tonight. It's senior night here in Swampscott. All seniors plus all seniors starting, and I believe Moscoso and Chirello will be the non-senior with 4 seniors for the Big Blue. Demelowitz will take the opening tip-off for the Big Blue. And Demelowitz will win. Chirello will bring it up. Chirello, the only junior in the starting lineup, passes over to Kimbrough. Over to the trip to Chirello in the corner. Chirello driving and kickball called. It'll go to Winthrop. First turnover for the game for the Big Blue. Beiersdorfer will bring it in. Winthrop have not passed the half-court line. They will now. Beiersdorfer on Sanders. And ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Vikings. Pass is into Correa. Back to Beiersdorfer. With the drive, passes out to the wing. 3-pointers up and off. Rebound by Kimbrough. Kimbrough over to Sanders. Sanders drives, puts up the layup, and is fouled on the way up. Tyler Sanders, the captain, will shoot 2 at the free throw line. Little under a minute in if you're just joining us. Still scoreless. Sanders will be at the line to shoot 2 free throws. First shot is off the back rim and out. Sanders' second shot is good. Tyler Sanders opening the scoring for the Big Blue. Vikings pass it over to Correa. Passes in and swarmed by all four of the defenders. Driving is Correa, passes out to the corner. Big Blue playing aggressive defense, not letting anything inside. Passes out to Beiersdorfer. Pass is over to Ruger. Passes inside and layup is way off. Ball goes out of bounds and it'll go to the Big Blue. Full stands here in Swampscott. Sanders will bring it up for the Big Blue. Over to Kimbrough, back to Sanders. Sanders trying to call for a screen, hits Kimbrough. Chirello wide open in the corner, it gets there. Double teamed out to Kimbrough. Kimbrough drives, puts up the floater, bounces out. Tyler Sanders getting the rebound, tipping over to Demelowitz. Big Blue still have it. Gabe Tripp with the floater is off as well. Rebound goes to Winthrop. Bringing it up is Correa. Over to Beiersdorfer. Passes it over to Rugery. Rugery trying to drive, put it up the bank, floater and in. Winthrop lead 2-1. And it'll go out of bounds. It'll stay with the Big Blue. O'Neal checking in for Kimbrough. O'Neal, the freshman starter for the Big Blue. It's Sanders, back to O'Neal. Chirello lets it go in the wing, bounces out. Sanders offensive rebound, put up is good for Tyler Sanders. Tyler Sanders has all 3 points for the Big Blue. Correa passes it over to Rugery. Rugery trying to, it's taken away by Sanders. Sanders on the drive, hits Chirello. Chirello on the layup is fouled. Connor Chirello will shoot 2 at the line. Big Blue up 3-2. Referees having a discussion. I believe it was a technical foul on Nico Rugri. O'Neal will shoot the free throw, uncontested. And O'Neal will miss. Two shots for a technical foul. And we'll hit that one. Now I believe Shirello will shoot too. Yep, he will. It's been a tough technical foul early in the game. 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Shirello will hit the first. And Shirello will miss the second. And now we should be getting back underway. The Big Blue will have the ball as well. Tripp will inbound. Sanders to O'Neal. Shirello goes deep for O'Neal. O'Neal holds on. Bounces it to Sanders. Sanders fakes it to O'Neal. Back to Sanders. To O'Neal. O'Neal lets it go from deep. Off that time. Offensive rebound for Demelowitz. Puts it up and can't hold on. Tripp fighting for the rebound and can't grab it either. The Vikings will get the ball back for the first time in a good minute. Beiersdorfer. Shirello keeping it in but can't hold on as it goes out of bounds. The Vikings will have possession. Big Blue up 5-2. 22 seconds left in the shot clock, already 10 seconds in. Beiersdorfer. Manning checks into the game. Passes it over to Rugri. Drive out to Rugri. Rugri fakes one way out to Beiersdorfer. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. He needs to hurry. Lets it go from three, is off. Offensive rebound, it goes out of bounds. It stays with the Vikings. Sanders will hit the bench. 3 points. And the inbound needs to find a way out. Finds Rugri. Rugri lets it go right away. Bank is off that time. Shirello trying to hold on. Shirello drives. Trying to find a way out. Hits Gabe Tripp. Out to Bascon. Bascon bounces inside of Manning. Manning is double teamed. Out to Tripp. Tripp fake pass. Double team, but finds Shirello. Cole Manning's calling for it inside the paint, if you can see that. Inside to Manning. Manning uses his height and puts it in for the easy two. Shatino. Trying to go inside to Rugri. Rugri outside to Beiersdorfer. Passes it out. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Vikings once again. Passes inside the paint, loses it, and the Big Blue get it back. Bascon lobs it up to Shirello for the easy layup, and it barely goes in. Shirello with three. Sanders tied with him for three, who's also on the bench. Big Blue up 9-2. 3 minutes left in the first, and Bascon will foul. Bascon, Manning, Shirello, O'Neal. And timeout called for the Big Blue. Up 9-2, 2:58 left in regulation. So far it's been a good game. Sanders and Shirello leading the scoring with 3 apiece. As we'll catch you right back after the timeout. Timeout over. I believe the Big Blue will have the ball. O'Neal will inbound. Out to O'Neal, who lets it go from deep. Can't hit that one. O'Neal fighting for the rebound. Jump ball's the call. It'll go to the Vikings this time. Possession switches sides. Beiersdorfer will bring it up. Big Blue starting a press. Losing part of the ball straight on the floor. Chiarello and Tripp trying to keep him down. Wanted to travel, didn't get it. In for the paint is an easy two for number 23, Matthew Reardon, the captain for the Vikings. Chiarello to Bascon. Out to O'Neal. Inside, Bascon lets it go in the wing. Can't hit that time. Foul called. Will go against Winthrop. And Adam Sparaccio checking in for the Big Blue for the first time this game. 2:16 left in the first quarter. Out to Manning. O'Neal lets it go for the three. Off that time as well. O'Neal trying to get the ball back. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Big Blue. Nine to 4 is your score. Big Blue up. Inside to Sparaccio. Chiarello lets it go for three again. It's good that time. Chiarello with 6. Bounces it over to Reardon. Out to the corner. Ruggieri thought about it. Faked out Sparaccio. Looking for some help. Goes inside. Shot is off the backboard and out. And the Big Blue recovered. Bascon bringing it up. Faked it to O'Neal. Trying to go up. No foul called. Ball hits the ground, but Winthrop hold on. Beiersdorfer. Minute 17 left in the first. Chiarello leading the scoring with 6. Coach Knowles not happy with another call. Manning with the block. Vikings hold on. Out to Reardon in the corner for 3 is off. Chiarello fighting for the rebound, and Bascon will get it. Bascon picking up the pace, hits O'Neal. O'Neal with the drive, underhand layup is good. Timeout called by Winthrop. O'Neal with his first bucket of the game. The Big Blue up by 10. Chiarello leading the scoring with 6. We'll catch you right back after the timeout. Back underway. Winthrop start with the ball after the timeout. Out to Shatino. Big Blue trying to take it back. 40 seconds left. Out to Beiersdorfer. Out to the side, taken away by Chiarello. Chiarello on the drive. And puts it up himself for the easy 2. Chiarello with 8. 20 seconds left. Chiarello trying to take it on the drive. Beiersdorfer goes inside but can't hold on. Pass was dropped by Gabe Green. Coach Knowles calling out the play. 13 seconds left. A bucket here for the Big Blue sets the tone early. Swampscott up by 12, only allowing 4. Putting it up is off. 3 seconds. And we'll chuck it up, and it will be short. A one-sided first quarter. The Big Blue up 16-4. Great defense by Swampscott, only allowing 4 points. Shooting has been a tough one for Winthrop. The Big Blue also shooting a lot, hitting a couple of shots. O'Neal and Chirello getting the job done for the Big Blue. Catch you right back after the first quarter intermission. Back underway. O'Neal will inbound for the Big Blue. Into Chirello. Inside to Sparaccio, out to O'Neal. Over to Chirello. Chirello lets it go. 2 people close him out, and it doesn't matter. 11 points for Chirello early in the second quarter. Out to Beiersdorfer. Groothy is trying to take it away, but Winthrop hold on. Beiersdorfer faking himself out, just running around, finds it out. Inside, double team by, and put up is off, but foul is called. Will shoot 2 at the free throw line. That is Nico Ruger, who got the technical foul earlier with 2 of the team's 4 points. First free throw is off. This is his first shot at the line. And his second shot is good. 3 points for Ruger. Chirello will bring it up for Swampscott. Bounces it over to Groothius. Groothius thought about it. Out to O'Neal. O'Neal misses it, but Sparaccio gets it back. Out to Chirello. 10 seconds into the shot clock. Chirello lets it go from deep. Why not? Connor Chirello. 14 points for Chirello of the team's 22. And foul called. Will go against Moscoso. We'll pass it out to Cassidy. On Groothius. Passes it out to the captain, Regan. Out for the 3. Cassidy is off. Sparaccio with the rebound. O'Neal will bring it up. Little under 2 minutes into the second. O'Neal lets it go. Chirello wide open. Will make a pay again. 25-5 is your score. Big Blue up by 20. Cassidy trying to bounce, and it's taken right away back by Swampscott. O'Neal on the drive. Travel called. O'Neal couldn't control the ball fully. Gabe Tripp checking back in for Moscoso. Chirello leading the scoring with 18. Beiersdorfer. Out to Cassidy. And it's picked away by Chirello. But for the layup is good for Chirello. Timeout called by Winthrop. Chirello leading the score with 19. Sanders with 3. Manning and O'Neill 2 apiece, and Demelowitz with 1. 27-5 is your score in the second quarter. We'll catch you right back after the timeout. Back underway under the timeout. Connor Chiarello getting the job done for Swampscott. Byers over. Correa trying to go. Triple team ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Vikings, but there's 24 seconds left in the shot clock. We'll go out to Byersdorfer on the drive. Puts up the mid-range shot in. Good. First points of the game for Byersdorfer. Chiarello to O'Neill. Rip, senior. Out to O'Neill. Chiarello is open, lets it go again. Is off that time. Gabe Tribb with the offensive rebound, and it bounces in. Tribb with his first points of the game. Winthrop trying to pick up the pace. Out to Correa. Out to Rugery. Rugery trying not to travel. Bounces again. It's blocked. The foul called on Gruthius. Gabe Green at the line, shooting 2. First shot is good for Green. Manning and Lutko checking in for O'Neill and Spiraccio. Second shot is off. The Big Blue fans screaming, and it may have helped. Manning out to Chiarello. Chiarello is hot. Out to Lutko. Bounces it inside, putting it up. Bounces in for Gruthius. Every bounce is leading to buckets for the Big Blue, getting very lucky. Not the total reason they are up 31-8 on the drive. Out to Rugery. Out to Correa. Struggling, trying to go. It goes out of bounds. It stays with the Vikings. 31-8 is your score, almost halfway through the second quarter. Correa. Nothing helping for the Vikings. And Chiarello trying to just take it away. And Chiarello does take it away. Chiarello turning on the Jets, putting it up, is off that layup. Byersdorfer lets it go for the mid-range 2 is off. Rebound Swampscott. Connor Chiarello. Screen set, and a legal screen is called. Chiarello off on the shot regardless. And Moscoso will check in for Gruthius. Byersdorfer. Balance almost taken away by Chiarello. Correa will hold on. Out to Rugery. On the drive is blocked. And Gabe Tripp will bring it up. Over to Chiarello. Chiarello lets it go. Is good once again. 21 points for Connor Chiarello. Big Blue up 34-8. And it's stolen. Winthrop trying to fight for it. Ball's on the ground. Not sure what the call is there. Player slow to get up. Substitution made. Cassidy will check back in for Winthrop. 2:41 left in the first half. Passes out to the corner and they lose it. And referees won't call the backcourt, but Chiarello behind the back pass to Luco. Luco misses. Sanders about to check in for the Big Blue. On the drive, Ruger. In the corner, the Big Blue playing trap ball, and they win it right back. Hail Mary pass connects to Chiarello. Wide open for three, lets it go. Off that time. And they will go out of bounds. It'll go back to the Big Blue. Sanders will check in for Chiarello. Captain in for captain. Chiarello will take a seat for the first time this game. Got 21. Sanders with 3. Out to Luco. Out to Manning. Slight miscommunication. It's taken away by the Vikings. Cassidy looking for some help. Finds Rugery. Rugery lets it go. Off that time as well. And Tripp lets it go. And they go to the Big Blue. Under 2 minutes left in the first half. Sanders will bring it up. Sanders trying to find some help. Finds Luco. Luco out to Tripp. Tripp on the drive. Puts up the floater. Is good. Gabe Tripp with 4. Correa out to Cassidy. Out to Rugery. Good defense by Swampscott. Driving foul called. Be a blocking foul. Will shoot 2 at the line is Rugery. 1 for 2 at the free throw line tonight. Rugery leading the scoring for Winthrop with 3. And he'll hit the first one after a lucky bounce. Missed his first, hit his last 2. Kimbrough checks back in. And second shot bouncing, didn't get the lucky bounce that time. Luco, under a minute left. Luco on the drive, puts it up, and will hit the shot. Luco with his first points of the game. Everyone scoring for the Big Blue. Out to Cassidy. Out for the deep 3, way off. Rebound for the Big Blue. Sanders bringing it up. 33 seconds left in the first half. Sanders. Shot clock still on. Kimbrough trying to bounce it in. It's recovered by Demilowicz, who will put it up and in. Demilowicz with 3. 10 seconds left in the first half. Miscommunication by Winthrop. It's taken away by Kimbrough. 5 seconds. Kimbrough on the drive, puts it up, off, and almost taken away. Kimbrough trying to rush it. Doesn't get the shot off in time that wouldn't have counted. The Big Blue with a dominant first half, up 40-9. Chiarello leading the scoring with 21. 8 different players have scored for the Big Blue. We'll catch you right back for the second half. No deeper rotation for the Big Blue. All the starters still out. Over to Ruthius. Ruthius thought about it. Over to O'Neal for the mid-range two. Bounces out. Back for the second half. The Big Blue up 40-9. Chatino. Out to Rugery. Inside. For the layup is good. For Matthew Reardon. Chiarello will bring it up. He's got 21. Chiarello on the drive, puts it up for 23. O'Neal pokes it from behind, still with Winthrop. Out to Reardon. Good defense by Swampscott, letting a Hail Mary go out. Still in. Trip on the defense. And the drive, Big Blue trying to win it back. Winthrop still have it. 10 seconds left in the shot clock. On the drive is Correa. Out to Rugery. Have to get a shot up. 3 seconds left in the shot clock. Out. Correa again. Bounces out. Good defense by the Big Blue. O'Neal. On the drive. It is fouled. Will shoot 2 at the line. He is 1 for 2 at the free throw line tonight. O'Neal is off on that one. He's 1 for 3. O'Neal's second shot is good. He's 2 for 2, or 2 for 4. Byers there for. For some help, out to Rugery. Out to the wing. Bounces it inside to the captain. Is off on that shot. Bounces it over to Chiarello. And miscommunication is taken away by Winthrop. Ball goes out of bounds. They will stay with Winthrop. Over to Byersdorfer. Bounces it over to Correa. Trip on the defense. Out to Byersdorfer once again. 10 seconds into the shot clock. Out, and it's tipped by Ruthius. Ruthius can't keep it in balance. It'll stay with the Vikings. Passes it out. Chiarello trying to take it. 10 seconds left in the shot clock. Open 3 for Rugery. Will hit it that time. 6 points for Rugery. 14 to 43. O'Neal. Floats it to Chiarello. Chiarello lets it go for 3. Left that time. Winthrop starting to build a little run. Could be too little too late. There's a big deficit to come back for the Vikings. Passes it out to Byersdorfer. Out to Rugery. Inside. And taken away by Ruthius. Chiarello brings it up. We'll slow it down. Out to O'Neal. Screen set. O'Neal on the drive. Inside to Manning. Manning dribbles, trying to do it behind the back. Can't get it. Big Blue struggling to score so far in the second half. Almost 4 minutes in. Bounces taken away by O'Neal. O'Neal just lobs it up for Chiarello for the easy layup. Chiarello has 25. Over half of the team's points. He's getting it done. For the 3 is off for Correa. O'Neal bringing it up. O'Neill behind the back. Let's go to the mid-range two. Bounce is off. Beiersdorfer. And timeout called by Winthrop. Vascon and Sparaccio will check in after the timeout. 3:49 left in the third quarter. Winthrop have been the better team in the second half. 45-14 is your score. We'll catch you back after the timeout. Moscoso, O'Neill, Bascon, Chirello, and Sparaccio. The lineup for the Big Blue. Tripp and Gruffius take a seat. 3:49 left in the third quarter. Open three right away. Bounces out. Sparaccio with the rebound up to Chirello. Chirello by himself, waiting for some help. Hits Bascon. To Chirello. Chirello, no one on him. Puts it up. The three is good. 28. Beiersdorfer. Number 2 has 2 points. Bascon covering. On the drive, hits out. Back to Ruger. Leading the team in scoring. Finds the easy pass for the easy 2 for Reardon. Bascon will bring it up for Swampscott. It's Chirello on the handoff. Screen set. Chirello step back, deep three is good once again. A legacy night for Connor Chirello. 31 points total. The drive is off. Rebound by Bascon. You already see Chirello turning on the Jets. Bascon will slow it down instead. Out to the corner. It goes out of bounds. It stays with Swampscott. 51-16 is your score. 2.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Cerruti checking in for the Big Blue. Passes it out to Bascon. Bascon on the drive, puts it up for the bank is off. Offensive rebound, Moscoso puts it up and is in. First points of the game for Moscoso. E1 Tyler Chance starts to fill up the air. Cross court pass. Three-pointer is good for Beiersdorfer. 5 points for him. Out to Sparaccio. Out to Cerruti. Cerruti can't hold on. And it goes to the Vikings. O'Neill fighting, and the Big Blue get it back. Cerruti, whistle blown. We'll go against Winthrop. Checking back in for Sparaccio. O'Neal out to Demilowitz. Inside to Moscoso. Out to O'Neal in the corner. Passes out and travel call. That's his second travel of the game. Winthrop get it back, and we now have under a minute left in the third quarter. Passes it out to Beiersdorfer. Bascon on the defense. Out to the corner. And foul called. Blocking foul on Bascon. Sifuni will inbound. Spin move, Beiersdorfer on the drive. Ball goes out of bounds. Back to the Big Blue. Shot clock turned off. The Big Blue can get the last shot in the quarter. Bascon. Bascon drives, puts it up. Bank is good for Bascon. His first points of the game. Everyone's getting involved for the Big Blue. Foul called. Another blocking foul. I believe that is an offensive foul. Actually, the Big Blue will get another chance. 4.9 seconds left. O'Neal calling for it. 3, 2, 1. O'Neal fakes it, lets it go, and at the buzzer couldn't connect. 55-19 is the score. The Big Blue with a great first 3 quarters. Chirello leading the way with 31 points of the team's 55. A great percentage for Chirello. Sanders, Bascon, Tripp, Gruthius, Demilowitz, O'Neal, Ludko, Manning, and Moscoso all have also scored in the game. So we'll catch you right back for the fourth and final quarter. We are back for the fourth quarter. 8 minutes on the clock for the last time this game. Collins in for the Big Blue. Cerruti, Collins, Ludko, Manning, and O'Neal in the lineup for the Big Blue. O'Neal. O'Neal playing his game, lets it go for the 3. O'Neal with 5. Passes out to Cassidy in the corner, is off that time, couldn't respond. Offensive rebound will give Winthrop another shot. And foul called on the floor, I believe. No free throws. It'll be an inbound for Beiersdorfer. We'll hit the corner. Tossing it around, Byers over. Inside. Going to go out, looking for some help. Luco on the contest. Ball goes out of bounds. It stays with the Vikings. Halfway through the shot clock. Byers over, looking for some help. Will hit it deep. No, another deep pass to Cassidy. Screen set, Cassidy on the drive, and foul call. Cassidy will shoot 2 at the line. First free throws of the game for Desmond Cassidy. And first shot is good. Second shot is on as well. Luco. O'Neal. Screen set by Manning. 3 freshmen on the court. 4 freshmen on the court for the Big Blue. And it'll go out of bounds. It'll stay with Swampscott. And timeout called by Coach Knowles. Big Blue up 58-21. 6.5 minutes left in regulation. We'll catch you right back after the timeout. Back underway, O'Neal lets it go early at the buzzer, and it doesn't matter. It will count regardless. O'Neal with 8. Shatino. Luco on the contest, freshman on freshman. Passes inside for the easy 2 is off. Collins will get the rebound. Collins pulling up for the 3, off on the back rim. Shatino will cross up Luco on the drive, and another layup off for the Vikings. Cerruti hasn't scored yet this game. On the drive. Out to O'Neal for another deep 3. It's good again. 11 points for O'Neal, turning it up in the 4th quarter. Screen set. Collins on Beiersdorfer. And Collins will take it. A little over 5 minutes left in regulation. O'Neal out to Cerruti. Cerruti calling for a screen, trying to get a better switch. Luco will let it go from deep. Will miss, and foul called on Cerruti, who went for the rebound. Shatino. Luco on the contest. Out to Beiersdorfer once again. On the drive, floater is good for the tough shot. 7 points for him. 4.5 minutes left in regulation. Ludko on the drive and gets the easy two to respond. 4 points for Ludko. Out to the corner. Passes inside, goes out of bounds, went off of the fingers of Collins. And the seniors will return with Shirello in the back as well. We'll end the senior night on a good note as ball goes out of bounds. You have Shirello, Tripp, Sanders, Demelowitz, and Kimbrough. Pass inside to Cassidy. Losing it, and Demelowitz will get it back. Sanders floats it up to Tripp. Tripp on the drive. Layup is off. Shirello with the rebound to Sanders, and Sanders will score. Sanders with 5. Faking the pass, faked out Shirello for the 3 is way off. Rebound for Swampscott, out to Demelowitz. Sanders, the captain with 5, will bring it up. Thought about it from going very deep. Out to Kimbrough on the drive. Layup is good for Kimbrough. Every senior has scored for the Big Blue. Whistle blown. Timeout called by Winthrop. A little over 3 minutes left. The Big Blue up 70-23. 47-point lead for the Big Blue. You know they want to make it 50 by the end of regulation. Let's see if they can do it. We'll catch you right back after the timeout. Shirello will go out for Cerruti. 4 seniors, 1 freshman on the court for the Big Blue. Passes it deep to Cassidy. Out to the corner. Euro step, passes it out. And taken away by Tripp. Tripp over to Cerruti. Cerruti lets it go. Looks short it is. Offensive rebound. Big Blue trying to get Cerruti a point. Cerruti on the step back, out to Tripp, back to Sanders. Sanders lets it go. It is way off. 2:40 left in regulation. Cassidy. Cerruti takes it. Cerruti bringing it up. Trying to drive through and foul is called. Inbound for the Big Blue. We'll go deep to Sanders. Fans starting to scream. Let's go. Sanders bounces to Cerruti. Cerruti cross. Cerruti trying to find a shot. Step back. 3-pointer. Is good for Gavin. For Rocco Cerruti. Cassidy picking up the pace. Is short. shot is way off. Sanders goes deep and it's short. Cassidy. Poked by behind by Tripp. Will go deep to Tripp. Tripp fakes the layup and will score. It's getting loud here in Swampscott. Out to the corner. Chatino. Little over a minute. Rudy trying to tip it from behind, couldn't. Three-pointer is good for Chatino. First three of the game for him. Minute left in regulation. Rudy fakes it, step back. Three is off. Sanders fighting for the rebound. Trying to keep it in but couldn't. Cassidy, under 30 seconds left. We'll let it go. Chatino will hit it again. 6 points for him. Kimbrough will bring it up. And they will run it out. What a game for the Big Blue. And I guess they won't run it out. It goes out of bounds. Ten seconds left. The fans want them to score. I'm not sure Coach Knowles will want that. We'll hit Tripp, and they will run it out for unnecessary out of bounds. But that will do it. The Big Blue with a dominant win, 75-29. Chiarello with a crazy night, finishing the game with 30. Overall, a great all-around win for the Big Blue. Most players scored for Swampscott. All-around win. Good team efforts. That will do it here for me, Paul Barbunas, and us here at Swampscott Big Blue Athletics. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss another game. And follow us on Instagram at Swampscott_TV for live updates. Thank you for watching and have a great weekend.